Have you ever called your attention as to why you can't get the box when you're having issues with your lady? You only get the box based on being a good boy. I know most men have experienced this. There's a popular saying that men are in charge of relationships and women are in charge of sex. That saying alone confirms it that deep down in a woman's subconsciousness, she knows that the only reason why we chase them is because of intimacy. And because of this gives them a higher control. Now, when most men are having series of issues with their spouse and they can't get the box, they try these things. They beg, overcompensate, or they try to do everything. The first thing you should never do as a man is to beg. Remember, when you guys started this relationship that turned into something serious, there has not been a point where you had to beg for intimacy. If that is the way it has started from the beginning of the relationship, which has kept the relationship till now, why is it that now that you guys are having issues, you now need to beg or you need to act right? When you beg as a man, you've given her the power completely, which means subconsciously she becomes the man in the relationship. Maintain self-control and emotional stability. This is not the time for you to be angry all the time. She asks you one question, you're giving her a silent answer, or you're throwing tantrums, you're misbehaving, you're looking like a dog that has been starved for days. No, 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 no. This is not the time. This is actually the time for you to be matured and to show that you can actually keep yourself during this bullshit period. And at the end of the day, you are the one in charge. You say whether you want it or not. You should not react to it with a panic. Most men, when they are being denied the box consistently, they start panicking. They go tell their friends, which can be toxic to your relationship. So at this point, you need to calm down. Calm down. You need to communicate directly to her and tell her that you have noticed this pattern. Most of the time, women know what they are doing. But that's not the issue here. The issue here is that you need to let her know that you have noticed that this is what is happening. And you are trying to challenge that position. That why is it that when you guys are having misunderstanding, it's an avenue for the bedroom to go cold? Hear our opinion. If this opinion are something that is just feminine, just to prove a point, tell her clearly that you are not going to accept this in your relationship. But if she's being the usual stubborn brat that she is, tell her that it's high time you think both of you go a separate ways. Yes, I mean, if the only reason why you are in a relationship, you are being denied of it, why do you need to stay in the relationship? Aside from this, when you say this, it will let her know how serious this is. It will also let her know that you are not scared of breaking up, which in most time will make her sit up. Focus on self-respect over approval. At this point, the way you behave would further prove whether she's to continue to respect you for how mature you are or how immature you are. So you need to gather yourself. Give peace to yourself. If the home is boring and is dull, go out, have a good time. Give yourself some self-respect by distancing yourself from her when you're fully aware that she's not ready to give up the box. In fact, pretend as if she's not in the house. Pretend as if she doesn't exist. If this will help you control the urges. And lastly, be willing to walk away if the pattern continues. I know many men will have seen this kind of pattern at the beginning of their relationship. But as at then, it doesn't look like something serious till a few years after, when it actually becomes a full-fledged weapon. So at this point, let her know that if this continues in the relationship, you are ready to break up. You are not breaking up because you don't love her. You're breaking up because of the attitude that she's exhibiting. So intimacy should be mutual and not transactional. Because let's face the fact, there has been no point that you have said, okay, because you've not given me the box, I'm not going to pay for your bills. I'm not going to take care of the rent. I'm not going to take you out. I mean, you still love her despite everything. So if you've been up and doing, loving her continuously, why should the box be a weapon that she would use on you? So what do you guys think about this video? In times like this, when the box is being used as a weapon, should you beg? And if you have done this before, how was it? Did it create a permanent solution? If you've not, what did you do? Let me know what you've done aside from what I've explained in this video. Aside from that, like, share, and subscribe. It doesn't cost a thing. And you can watch any of this video either on my left or my right. And I'll see you guys in the next one.